Hello and welcome back to my Fire Red Randomized Nuzlocke. Most folks just call me Orange Joe, and you caught me in a great mood. We actually just hit a milestone. It's not going to seem like much to you, but you have no idea how happy I am right now. I actually got my first subscriber today. My first Isaac video went live about 4 hours ago, actually closer to 5 hours ago now. It has 4 whole views. One of them is from me just reviewing, making sure that everything went fine with it, everything worked, and I got a subscriber out of the deal. I cannot tell you how happy I am to hear that. I know it's just one person, and it like in the grand scheme of YouTube doesn't actually have a big weight, but it's the first, and that's why it means so much to me. So if you're out there watching right now, if you're the person who subscribed to me, or if you've never subbed and you've never had reason to, you don't feel like you got it, but I would love it if you did, because even just this very first one has me through the roof. I can't believe it. Not to mention that our run with Pokemon right now is insane. We have such a good team starting out, and we have a Master Ball. Like it's coming up so great right now. I got the biggest dumb grin on my face, and we're getting right into this Pokemon episode. This is like, I already planned on this one being the last one I record today before moving on to some admin stuff, you know, scheduling uploads and everything like that, because we like, oh goodness, that's a strong Pokemon. Actually, I'm afraid. On the back end here, to give you a little inside baseball, as I've said before, I know I've harped on it, I record these in advance, but I've been recording a lot of them. This is episode 7 I'm on now, I believe, and I have up to episode 5 of Isaac recorded and scheduled, and since I'm uploading only once a day, this video isn't going to actually go live for about 13 more days. So I'm like 2 weeks away from when this video would actually be visible to anyone out there who might subscribe or anything like that. So it's going to seem insane to you, because you might look at my sub feed and I might have 2 people now, or, you know, a third. Who knows how many people I have by then, if any more. It doesn't matter if I get more, because I got the one, I got me doing this, I'm having a fun time. But if I do have another person there, or, you know, or another 2 people or whatever, I don't want to get ahead of myself, I don't want to go crazy, but if there are people out there enjoying this, like, it's going to seem crazy to you, because you're like, what are you talking about, dude? I'm looking at this number, it's not a 1, and it's like, I don't care, it's a 1 right now to me. And that 1 is huge. It's a huge thank you from me. I haven't even mentioned that, oh god, I am so sorry. Okay, I need to take a second now. Not to bring myself so far down from that, but Regirock is actually very scary, because I think it knows Explosion, and if it does, this is probably going to be us losing a Pokemon. So you hate to see it, but I already know who it's going to be. Yeah, at level 15 it knows Explosion and a Rock Throw, so this is guaranteed to be an Explosion coming at us. I think it's got to be Bob, honestly, because we were on the fence about, you know, Bob or Dick, and he's a Steel type. He has the best chance of tanking this, but I'm not holding my breath. He put out a Rock Throw, which missed, which is good, because it means we can check this nonsense out. We're gonna... Alright. Never mind. Another Rock Throw is interesting. We're gonna heal through, but I know it knows Explosion, so we're just kind of biding our time. There it is. Okay, so let's see. I doubt it, but it's a legendary, so... Oh, we survived! Okay, look at that! Our mood just shoots back through the roof. We get to keep the experience on both. Bob levels up. Bob took it like a champion. A lot of that having to do with the... what is it? Boost speed. Sure, we can get rid of it either, I guess. We'll never probably use it. Bob, being a Steel type, was able to take that in stride, but Explosions are very scary in real life and in the game, because it's a Kakuna. We can take that, because it can be a one-hit KO, and especially from a legendary, we don't like that. But as I was saying, you know, that the 1 subscriber is something that I've never ever been able to say before. I've never had anyone just be like, "You stranger online, wanna hear what you're doing. You know, and that's huge. I'm super excited for that. Now there's every possibility that it's just one of my friends who I told, hey, I'm doing YouTube, check it out at this time on this day. But even if it is, it's still a huge milestone for me. It's still a wondrous thing to have occur. I again couldn't be happier that it's out there and that someone took interest. You know, and if you're out there listening right now, thank you again. But be sure throw a comment down below. You know, I was here when all this stuff happened. And if you are the first subscriber, I know your name because it gave me a notification saying it was you. Leave a comment. I would love to thank you personally, saying, hey, you know, you truly were the first. You were my first subscriber, and I would love to thank you personally if I get the chance. And again, even if you are my friend, if you are one of the few people who I told that I was doing this to, because most of my friend group don't know I'm doing this. I have not told many people that I know that this is something that I want to do or that I am doing, because like I don't want to be that guy who's like all pushy with his friends, like, hey, you know, you have to support me because I'm just starting out. Because I know a guy who's like that. We'll not name names, of course, but there's a fellow who started streaming, and I didn't even know him that well. Like he was a friend of a friend kind of thing, and he was just like, hey, I'm streaming at this time, would tag me in it every time, and I was like, hey man, I like when he first started doing it, I was like, hey, it's super cool that you're getting into that, and that's awesome, but I don't really watch streams that often, and I don't have a lot of time to catch them, because I got my own stuff going on, you know, I'm busy too, so I was like, I might not be able to catch you, and he always was tagging me, and it took him a good couple months to stop tagging me, and it's not that I didn't want to see what he was doing, because I did. I would watch when I could, and I would comment and interact with him, and just be like, hey man, I'm here, I'm glad you're doing this, how you doing? But it's not an always thing, and I get that. You know, if my friends are out there, you know, if any of them are listening, thank you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're choosing to spend your time with me digitally. Because you could spend it with me in person, maybe. In the current climate, maybe not. I get it, but like, you know, we could just chat. You can call. If you're watching this right now and you haven't talked to me in a while, give me a call. Literally. I know we text mostly. It's very rare that we call, but seriously, if you're a friend of mine and you're listening to these words right now, you know, call me. Let's talk. A lap rest. That's a problem. We're not switching out. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to, you know, hear some words come out of your face. A lot more personal to have a call than to have you know, just a text conversation. But you know, I didn't want to force what I was doing on any of my friends. I didn't want to make them feel obligated to watch or listen or anything like that. There were a couple who I was like, hey, you know, I talked to you about this before, I'm giving it a shot, for real. And I let them give the initiative to be like, well, hey, please tell me when you're doing it, I would love to support it, or not, you know, or to be like, hey, that's really cool, good for you, man, and leave it at that. And I had a couple friends who were like, please, tell me when you're doing this, I would love to be there, I would love to, you know, at least check it out. Maybe, you know, they might not like what I'm doing, which that's perfectly fine, I get it. But if they do like what I'm doing, I hope they stick around. And I had a couple friends. Very sorry about that. I didn't mean to hit the mic or peak my audio levels or anything like that. Just keep yawning. Don't know what it is. I'm high energy, high excitement right now, and I still find a way to yawn. But I told a couple of my closest friends, I was like, hey, I'm starting this YouTube thing, and they were like, cool, man. That was it. They didn't really put a whole lot more into it than that. Good. They don't have to, you know, if they're not like super over the top, like, oh yeah, you should tell me about it, you should, you know, if they aren't asking to be pulled into it, I'm not gonna, that's more damage I would like to see there. I'm not gonna pull them in if they don't want to be pulled in. If they're like, hey, it's really cool that you're doing that, and I'll support you personally to do that, but not directly, that's perfectly fine. They don't have to. They don't have any obligation to do that. I know that, you know, not everyone watches YouTube. Not everyone is into this style of content. Not everyone's into long format, listening to someone play Pokemon and ramble on about their life and their singular subscriber. But you know, if any of my friends are into that, super pleased. I would love to have them tell me and reach out. But if they aren't into that, that's okay. As long as they're okay with me doing it, you know, as long as they're like, you know, it's good for you that you're giving it a shot, but, no, we don't want to try it. But, you know, it's, okay. You know, it's not for me. Then that's super cool. Because I know that they support me as a person, and that's all I can really ask for. If they're, you know, not also willing to support me literally as a content creator, oh no! Oh, my teeth, my seal! Oh no! I was just talking about how happy I was and how good everything was going, and then that happened. I was so sure that he could take a singular fighting type move, because he resists it, and he has a 3-level advantage. Oh god. Okay. Wow. I feel like a fool. I am so sorry. Deal, you didn't deserve that. I'm so sorry everyone at home who's watching. You didn't deserve to see me be so stupid. I thought he could survive. I'm more upset about that than I should be. Especially because I wasn't that upset when we lost Locke. But, like, man, that's a good Pokemon we just lost. And I was like, I kept Charmander in. I was like, Charmander can take it. And he could. Man. But getting back on track a little bit. I know it's hard. I know we're still in the mourning process, but life goes on as it does. We're gonna keep moving. I just got confirmation that the first subscriber is in fact my friend, and that's great. I am super happy to hear that. I don't care that it's a stranger. I don't care that that's someone I know. It would not in any way lesser the hype I have that I have a singular subscriber. And you know, honestly, it's a little bit more special because it is a friend. Because that just means that, like, I can be like, hey, remember when I was doing YouTube and you were my first subscriber? Remember how happy that made me? Thank you. You know, I can always turn to my friend and be like, thank you for that. You know, you really made my day. You didn't even have to do a whole lot. You know, even if Seal dying here did definitely ruin the mood a little bit. Bit of a buzzkill, but I definitely have to give a super personalized thank you to that friend. If you are watching out there, I won't drop your name just in case you're, you know, not cool. Although I spoke, it doesn't matter. But I won't name drop your nothing. But thank you. If you are listening for any reason, know that made me super happy. I know that this is again going up in like 2 weeks, so you won't even have this fresh in your mind. But I could not be more elated. By the way, we just healed, I know, but we actually have to put another beloved party member into the rip yard. That's right, Seal. You're gonna keep our first piece of fan mail with you, Seal. You have to. It was given to you. I have to remove the mail. it won't let me bury you with the mail. So I'm sorry. I can't. Apparently, I'm not allowed to put mail. What is going on? What is happening? I can't put the mail with you, but you will be missed for sure. It's been moved to our PC, so it will be buried with you forever. It's in the PC now, which I believe is our item PC. So you will be missed. Honestly, you had so much potential to be one of our strongest clears, and now you are one of our deadest clears. So, rest in peace, buddy. We hope to see one of your kind later on, a psychic type, but, you know, say la vie. we'll take Straw Lady with us again. Again, not a very strong Pokemon, not a very good grass type, but it's I guess grass coverage. Why not? It's poison. It's poisonous thing. But yeah, for real. Shout out to all friends at home who support their friends doing dumb things. big time ups to you guys. You're fighting the good fight, and you love to see it. We're gonna get back on the grind here. Get back in the swing. Hopefully, not lose too many more things. What's hard for me is now I have to title this episode, right? Because I'm trying to title the episodes roughly adjacent to something that happens in them, and with this one I would love to call it like my first subscriber, or you know, the story of how a boy met a girl and fell in love. I don't know. That one has nothing to do with what's going on in this episode, but you know, something. You know, I'd love to somehow tie it into the sub, but again, it's gonna be 2 weeks out, so it would probably not be really relevant to be like, I got my first subscriber 2 weeks after I got my first subscriber. So I think instead what we'll end up doing is we'll dedicate this episode to Seal. May you rest in the yard forever. You will be missed. You know, come to think of it, that Machoke had a freaking burn on it too, and burn lowers attack. Oh. It's not very good to honor the memory of someone by being mad. but burn lowers attack, right? And fake tears. Yeah, I'm gonna be crying real tears in a second. So it has attack lowered, and Lizardius took a low kick, and I know Lizardius weighs less than Seal, but come on. It's unbelievable. Honestly, I'm I shouldn't be as mad as I am, but I'm torqued about it. I'm absolutely zonked and zooted. we're ready to just come unglued on some strangers here. So we only have 2 more fights for 4th build, which is relieving, because I'm gonna have an aneurysm if we have to fight too many more things and we end up losing someone. Rich boy Mia. Must be nice to be rich. Oh, to be a boy again. Does ground affect bug really well? Eh. It affects poison really well, but not bug. That's it. That's the one. Okay. Well, we're alright. You know, Bone Club will do it. Because Ghost and Lizardius are about on par with where I'd like to see them. We're gonna switch into Lizardius and then switch train it so that we can put Tiger-O in. Because Shelder is, or is this? Yeah. Shelder, not like super threat, but also could definitely take out Ghost and or Lizardius, because it's ice water, I think. So no point in risking it. We'll take these Icicle Spears in stride here and kind of go about our business, not be too afraid. We're gonna try and play it a little bit closer to the chest if we can. I guess we should respect fighting types. Really came back to bite us that we didn't. I'm gonna be mad. This is like I said before. This is the last episode I'm recording in this block session, and I'm gonna be mad about this loss until the next time we record. Like the next time I come around on this one, I'm still gonna be frustrated. Mark my words. be prepared for Angry Joe. Oh no, not not that one. Not the well-established one who's already on YouTube. This one, who you are watching instead of Angry Joe, the real one, for some reason, because he's, you know, almost certainly more worth watching. He's better produced. He's probably funnier. I don't know. I don't really watch Angry Joe. Not that there's anything wrong with him. I just don't. But you're gonna see an angry orange. How about that? Not an annoying orange, mind you. An angry one. An angry orange Joe. It's really hard to emote saying that I'm angry because I don't want to. No copyright intended. You know. Man time. Sure, we'll keep switch training here. My nose is running, I'm so frustrated. Because I'm crying so much. Pardon me, was, as always, staying hydrated, getting a bit of water. You should too. If you haven't yet, go get a drink of water. You've earned it. Your body wants it. I can tell. But man, I can't believe we lost the seal, man. That's awful. That's very frustrating. And what's worse is that, like, it's not our first loss, and we know that. And somehow, it hurts. It hurts way worse than the first loss, because the first loss we called. You know, it was very telegraphed, and I knew it was coming. But this one, it sucks. It sucks. I got no words. I can't describe to you how heartbroken I am, other than just listen to me sniffle now. I got the sniffles. I genuinely got them after all that nonsense. I don't know. I don't know why. I thought I actually cried. My nose is now running out of pure fear. It's angry of what my body's about to do. About to explode in anger. Can't you tell? Boy. You know, and I said oh, there it is. I said a couple episodes ago that I wanted to stop eyeing so much, and I feel like I got into a couple fugue states in there where I was just flowing through conversation. I didn't have as many, but now that I've mentioned it, I'm certainly keeping an eye out for it. Hey, Bill, you're a Pokemon. No, you're not. I say, well, now reverting back into it because I drew attention to it, but I definitely think I'm going to keep trying at that. I know that it's not fun to hear someone who, you know, consistently has the same vocal intonations over and over again, or you know, it's just not interesting. It's not good dialogue. I had a teacher in high school, bring it back to school now, who would, she was mean. She was a very loud lady. I got the SS ticket from Bill here. We're gonna move on. She's very loud, and if you ever said in her presence for any reason, it didn't matter if you were talking to her, if it was a classroom experience, if it was anything, she was like, don't use is a stall tactic, and she would get in your face about it, like nose to nose with you. And this lady was not like small. She was not slight in any way. She was a lady that if she got nose to nose with you, it felt like you were about to get your lunch money taken, more or less. But it's something that I resented her for then, because I was like, how dare you assume that is unacceptable to say. But when you say it as much as I do, it is. So I get it now, but you know, at the time I was like, you know, that's not cool. You shouldn't be so rude. You know, quote the song here. I am so sorry. I don't know what it is. Keep yawning. Shouldn't be doing it. It's a good sign I should stop recording after this. I don't think we should fight Misty right now. I know we have a right to, I know, but the rest of our Pokemon aren't a high enough level to where if her ace is like somehow resistant to, if her ace happened to be a Tyranitar, then I wouldn't want to deal with it. Hey, you have a TM for me. I know it's not your yard. Get out of here. But normally, this Goon has Dig, which is honestly a pretty good move, and I kind of wish you had Dig still. We're gonna try it, but we'll see what the TM is here, and we actually have to take inventory of our TMs now, because we don't have Psychic anymore, which is a big shame. You know, Psychic type, but we have Psychic as a move, so we might see a Pokemon worth teaching Psychic to. But it's neither here nor there. Plus, like, compatibility is kind of goofed up right now. Anyway, Gardevoir. That would be scary if we didn't know Bite. So we're gonna put in Lizardius and then switch out into Tigro here. Should be fine. Tigro is a beast, and I'm not worried about it. Gardevoir, however, is scary, and also there's a lot of art on the internet making it even scarier. If you're above 18, feel free to look into that one. If you're under 18, wait until you're a little older. Setting up with double team twice is a little scary. because you're a real threat, and we need to actually hit you to get you out of here, because I don't know how much damage you actually do. If we had a weather effect where we could make it rain, this wouldn't be a problem. Okay. Ooh, golly gee willikers, I need to stop that. If you know, fine. You know, why worry about it? Why not just hit forehead? So let's see here. Yeah. What do you got? TM28, you say? Let me see what TM28 actually is now. Oops. Now my phone. Get back. Let's see. Open. TM28. Superpower. Wow. That's pretty good. That's very good. It's in fact super powerful. So we have Psychic, Sunny Day, which we'll keep Sunny Day because that actually has some applications later on for if for some reason we get a Pokemon that can learn Solar Beam. There's a chance that it can learn Sunny Day too. I know not in the normal game, but in this version where it's a Nuzlocke, all of these moves are randomized. So look, let me open up Psychic here. For no reason at all, a Charmander could learn Psychic. It's kind of tempting, honestly. But between... No, I shouldn't say between episodes because I never keep those promises. So right now, I'm going to look at what Charizard his stats are going to be. Because if it's a higher special attack than regular attack, there's a chance that I might pull the trigger and teach it Psychic. I wouldn't super count on it, but there's a definite possibility here, because Psychic 90 power move, I know it wouldn't be stab, but like it's a good move, and it would be kind of foolish to do nothing with it. It is a special attacker, so I mean, like, I'm kind of again, let me think on it. We're going to think on it. But Sunny Day, same thing. Superpower, let's take a look. Oh, we have some candidates. We have some candidates for that one. And Ancient Power, we still have. I completely forgot about Ancient Power. Ghost could learn Ancient Power. That wouldn't be too bad. Beat Up. What does Beat Up do? All party Pokemon join in the attack. The more allies, the more damage. Huh. I don't know what to think about that. And Fake Tears will just end up selling that. So we have some decisions to make here. And actually, I'm an idiot. Well, so what I think we're gonna do is I think we're gonna go get the next encounter, because there is an encounter right around the corner here. It was a toss-up. In my head, I was like, well, we could go get the encounter, or we could fight Misty, or we could end the episode, and we could just leave some spicy morsels out on the hook for you to bite into for for 2 days from now when the next upload inevitably goes up. But you know what? No, we've earned it. We lost Steel this episode. I'm done with heartbreak. We're gonna go get this encounter here. Where is it? Route 5. Okay, so we're on the Route 5 encounter, and we're just gonna get it because we lost Steel. Still angry about it. I'm gonna die angry about it, but good replacement? No. Well, okay, actually, I shouldn't say that. Breloom isn't horrible. I don't mind Breloom. It's grass and fighting, I believe. So, like, it's not, fighting type, whatever. Whatever. But it's grass type, and it's okay. Better than Straw Lady for sure. We'll go for it. I think. I think we'll go for it, and if we catch it successfully, it will have a spot on the team. Will be my assessment. All right. It wanted to be on the team. It wanted to be here. You love to see it. So it's kind of a mushroom. But what is so it's we're gonna go with a little bit of this mushy. It's mushy. Happy little mushy. A little mushy friend. And we're gonna check the grass, see what else we got here. What else lies in wait. We're gonna torture ourselves with that information because I'm sure it's something great, and we're gonna be upset about it. Or it'll be another Shroomish, and we'll we'll be fine. But we'll keep looking around just a little bit here. Who knows? Who knows? We might find a R.K.O or a Granbull's fine. 15. That's like on the team already for level, but Granbull's a decent enough normal type. But you kind of know how I feel about normal types. We could stop in there and take a look. What we're gonna do here is actually we're gonna go in and see what the trade offer is. Do I have a Chansey? Trade it for a Melodic. Yo. Isn't Melodic a legendary? No, it's the water type. Yeah, if I... Oh, what did I do? Excuse me? Hello? Hello? Okay, so... Excuse me? We're having minor technical difficulties. I'm very sorry. Let me try and figure this out here for you. Okay, we're back. Please don't mind whatever just appeared on screen. Don't worry about it. But we do not have a Melodic. If we did, we would, or we don't have a Chansey. If we did, we would certainly trade it for a Melodic. Don't even think twice about that one. But I'm sorry for the technical difficulties there. Hiccups of being new, we'll call it. But we're gonna heal up for no reason at all other than just to do it, I guess. I think. Yeah, we'll just heal up. Why not? We're here. And then we will swap over to Mushy, see if Mushy has any items on it, and then we're gonna call it a wrap. It's, you know, we're over the 30-minute mark. That's where I like to be for these episodes. I don't know if you guys are digging it. Let me know actually if you. Well, I suppose 2 weeks into the series would be a bit long, wouldn't it? I was gonna say let me know if you prefer a shorter form video. But you know, obviously it's gonna be a little late for that. So Mushy does not have any item on there, I don't think. But yeah, it'd be a little late to kind of adjust on the fly to a shorter episode, but there's always a chance that it could. So I'm going to be recording more in between this video being done and the next step. You know, there will be more recording sessions because I don't like letting my backlog kind of get. For now, I'm not going to let it get too shallow if I can help it, just because I like recording in chunks, and then I want it to be recorded and done and out of the way so that if I ever have an off day, like yesterday I didn't record anything, and I wasn't feeling it, you know, I wasn't digging it, and you got to leave yourself a cushion to keep the consistency of a daily upload, to try and, you know, keep engagement, if there is any engagement to be had other than just me doing it. But like I just want to, basically I want to keep it up while I can, and yeah, yesterday I just wasn't feeling it, so basically I will have recorded in between me saying this for sure, because again, this is 2 weeks out I'm now getting up to, and I'm gonna have to either record something else or just stop recording for about a week and a half to catch up with what's actually happening. But on YouTube, that is, because I might have more than one subscriber by then. We're still on that train, believe me. But it's something where I might have to interject something or just kind of concede that I'm going to finish one of these series. Not Isaac. Isaac is probably... Yeah, it's either going to go until I get super tired of it or until I fill out all the post notes. Whatever comes first. And I'm sure that I will not be tired of it, but we'll see about how tired I get doing it on YouTube. But anyway, we'll see about shortening these episodes, because that would just add more uploads, though. Because I would probably sit down and record for the same amount of time, you know, roughly about 2 hours or so. And that would just mean that I would add more episodes to upload, but it might mean that I would double up on uploads, so I would do Isaac and Nuzlocke in a day. But I think I'm liking the half an hour, one a day thing. And again, if I start like way overflowing the backlog, I might just do dual uploads for both series, but I really don't want to run myself thin if I don't have to, because I'm just doing this for fun, and I don't want to end up making it a job when I'm not making money. You know, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble. I'm very sorry that it's just been kind of an end screen you know, I'm here talking to you now segment, and it's that at the end of every episode anyway. But if you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I would love to have more than one. You know, and if I don't, that's okay too, but I would just love to know that people out there are enjoying what I'm doing. Leave a like if you are enjoying it. I would love to have that feedback from you, and leave a comment if it was you, or actually I know who it was now that subscribed to me, but if you're hearing this, if you are out there, leave a comment just saying that you watched it. It would mean the world to me to know that you are into what I'm doing, that you're liking it, that you're tagging along, and even if you aren't that person, also leave a comment. I'd love to know that you are tagging along, that you're enjoying it. And if you are on Twitter, follow me there at most folks. That's Orange Joe. You'll find me there. I'll be on there if you want to at me, or have anything to say, any tips or anything like that. Comment section, Twitter, wherever you can get a hold of me. I'll be there. Just reach out. And thank you very much for riding the wave with me on this one. If you have been listening, and hopefully you're digging the upload schedule, you're digging what I'm doing, you're picking up what I'm putting down, and you don't think I'm so much of an idiot for losing Seal, because I'm thinking enough for the both of us, believe me. But hopefully next time we won't see so much tragedy, and I hope you have a lovely day. I'll see you next time.